everyone. This is Nikisha welcoming you to the Show Me the Money Team Effort Network call. We have an amazing call lined up for you guys, so make sure that you send text messages out to all your friends and family and get them on the line. But if you're already here, go ahead and let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Dr.
More, Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio.
We got Ohio in the house.
Ohio. Yes, ma'am.
Reginald Rosa Brothers, Houston, Texas.
Woohoo, we got Texas in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else is out there? Let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Sarah Jordan Sanders, Dayton, Ohio.
All right, I think we have Jordan from Ohio. Ohio is running deep in the house. Make sure you guys let everybody you know about this call, because I'm telling you, we are running on such a high right now. You have got to make sure that people get on this line. Go ahead and send out your text messages. If you've already made it to the line, go ahead and let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Thelma Williams, Walterboro, South Carolina.
All right, Thelma Williams, welcome to the call. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else is out there? Let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Marvy Wright from Detroit.
Yeah. All right, we got Detroit. Yeah, I knew we were going to have some Detroit in the house. Detroit is always representing on this call. Welcome to the call. Welcome. Who else is out there? Let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Ashley Gales, Team Innovation.
All right, Ashley, welcome to the call. We're so glad to have you here. Who else is out there? Let us know. We're going to do last call, people. I can hardly hold my excitement.
Annabeth Anderson, Dayton, Ohio.
All right, we got more Ohioans in the house. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Last call, last call. Let us know who you are and where you're calling from. Okay, it is 5:01, and I am ready to get this party started. Mr. T, if you'd mute us out, that'd be great.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Woohoo! Welcome, 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 everyone. You guys. I am so excited about this call. I love this call. This is a call where lives are changed. This is a call where people get opportunity and timing mixed together to come up with something that's going to change your life. So I hope that you are ready, and I hope that you are excited. So I'm going to move myself out of the way and bring on this young gentleman here. He's been in the industry for quite some number of years, an expert in his field. You know, he's a huge, huge top earner at other network marketing companies. He's also been a consultant for network marketing companies. But let me tell you something. When he finally settles down and says, this is the one that I'm going to go and run with, you can tell that you want to be right on that track, running right along with him. So, Mr. T, I know you're out there. Have you made it to the line?
Yes, I have. Woo! Boy, I tell you, we got some exciting things going on, Nikisha. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Take it away, Mr. T.
Thank you so much, Nikisha. I appreciate that introduction. As always, I appreciate your passion, leadership. And again, thanks. Folks, welcome to the Show Me the Money call. There is so much excitement going on with 10 right now. I actually just got off the phone with corporate. And man, oh man. Just get ready. Had an exciting time at the East Coast regional event on Saturday, and we're going to hear from some people tonight. We're going to hear from Sarah Jordan from Detroit, helping set Detroit on fire. And then we got a surprise guest. I didn't put it on my text, but he just called me about 30 seconds ago and said, Mr. T, I just finished my TTP, and I will be on your call, and that's none other than Mr. Eric Gales, shutting it down out there in D.C., folks, one of our rising stars, doing an amazing job. So definitely look forward to hearing his testimony. Real quick, folks, I'm just going to give all the brand new folks on the line a quick little overview on the company, and then I'm going to talk about our 5 amazing sprays real briefly, and then I'm going to bring our 2 special testimonies on the line, and then we're going to let Miss Nikisha break down this money for us, and then the razzle-dazzle-brazzles are going to leave us with it. So just for you brand new folks, Team Effort International is an 11-year-old going on 12-year-old company based out of San Ramon, California. With our sister division, My Video Talk, we have close to 500,000 representatives in over 45 countries and counting, numerous millionaires, and we are debt-free. In February, we launched this amazing spray vitamin company called 10, and boy, we are just changing lives, helping people from a health standpoint and a wealth standpoint. So we have a solid company, a solid foundation, and then we just opened up this new division 10 in February. Real quick, I'm going to talk a little bit about the sprays. We have 5 amazing sprays. Our D-Power, better known as our Sunshine Vitamin. If you didn't know, over 70% of Americans are vitamin D deficient. And another important fact, and I always find this so interesting when I'm talking to people, is do you know that if your D level is 80 or higher or around that area, 80, 85, 90, that cancer cannot exist? And when you tell people that, it just resonates, and it's like, say that again? So make sure you share that with everyone you talk to. But our D-Power, Sunshine Vitamin, everybody needs vitamin D. Our B-Boost contains B3, B6, B12, helps address issues like chronic fatigue, depression, osteoporosis, and a few other things it addresses. And I tell you, I've heard it from some of the elder gentlemen speaking to some of the younger generation. They said, Mr. T, I can tell you one thing about this B-Boost. It'll help turn a dud into a stud. And I've heard it numerous times. So if you're having issues in that arena, you definitely want to triple up on the B-Boost. Just thought I'd throw that in there for good measure. Next up, we got our Super 10, folks. 10 of the top superfoods, all natural, aloe vera, maki berry, acai berry, goji berry. And this is one of our sprays that really helps address the issue of inflammation. We have our Slim by 10, and we have so many testimonials surrounding the Slim by 10. Of course, it has the African mango, Garcinia cambogia. If you know anything about that Garcinia cambogia, that's one of those hot ingredients out there, all natural ingredients that's really helping people lose weight. You heard the likes of Oprah Winfrey and Kim Kardashian, and some of those people raving about Garcinia cambogia. Well, it's in our Slim by 10. We have people losing 75 pounds in 3 months, 10 pounds in 2 weeks. We had a young lady lose 11 inches in her first 10 days. So, folks, that Slim by 10 is the real deal. Then we have the Cell Energy, and our owner, Mel Gill refers to it as the spider. It makes it like the Spider-Man spray. And just a ton of energy that you can gain from using that spray. As a matter of fact, if you use that spray for about 3 to 4 months, it helps regenerate the cells. You'll have cells of a 22-year-old. So those are our 5 sprays. I just wanted to go through them real briefly because we have some exciting testimonies on the line, and I wanted to make sure that we gave ourselves plenty of time to hear from these next 2 people. The first person up is Sarah Jordan from Detroit, former executive, and just out there setting the world on fire, her and Marby working together with the rest of the team out there. Sarah, why don't you come to the line? You were out there at the East Coast Regional. Share with us why you're so excited about 10.
Thank you so much, Mr. T. I am so excited about this because I had the opportunity to get introduced to the sprays about a month ago now, and I asked a friend of mine who was Marby, I said, what are you doing? You have more energy, you're losing weight, what is going on with you? And she shared this opportunity with me, and I jumped on board immediately. This stuff is so exciting to me. I have worked in the pharmaceutical industry. I have worked in the medical industry. I have worked in the nutraceutical industry with products, and I'm very excited to say that I've never experienced anything like these spray vitamins. In the short time that I've been taking them, I am feeling great. I have a history of 35 years with type 1 diabetes. My blood sugars are much better. My energy level has increased, and I can't say enough good things about the results that I'm getting from just taking these vitamin sprays in a short time. So that has me excited. in addition to that, I was able to attend the East Coast Regional Conference and really hear, the biggest thing that I walked away with was the testimonies of all the people that have been doing this since the launch, and how their lives have changed, how their wellness has increased, and the changes that they've been through. And now they're spreading the word to help other people live and be well. And so for me, that was the most exciting thing, because I think it's important to share with others how to live well. That's what I have to say tonight, Mr. T.
Thank you so much, Sarah. You know, that's really what this business is all about. And I tell you, that was definitely one of the highlights, the testimonials, because now people like yourself, Sarah, and others can go back and say, hey, you know, there was this gentleman and this happened to him and that happened to him. And facts tell, but stories fail. So, Sarah, thank you so much. I know from talking to you earlier, sounds like you're getting ready to become a team builder tomorrow. Got 2 people coming in. Congratulations on that. And welcome to the party. Welcome to the family. And I'm looking forward to hearing great things about you and the rest of the team out there in Detroit. Next up, we have one of our rising stars out of the Virginia, D.C., Maryland area. He's becoming a regular here on the call. Let me just do a quick mic check before I go any further. Mr. Eric Gales, are you on the line?
I am here, Mr. T. I'm here with you, buddy.
All right. Folks, if you didn't know, we had a business opportunity meeting at the beginning of the East Coast Regional. I mean, it was such in high demand. Everybody was asking for it. So we kind of adjusted the schedule, and we did a business opportunity meeting. And Mr. Gales did the product section and simply shut it down. I mean, fantastic job. This is his first run in network marketing, and I'm hearing it every Tuesday. Some of the team members from the Movers and Shakers, Eric, they call me, man, Eric did it again. He did it again. He rocked the house. You know, so just keep up the great work out there. I know you got big dreams, and you're definitely following through on them. Why don't you just come to the line, Eric, and share with us your excitement and what you took away from this weekend?
All right, man. I got my wife with me here, too, man. We just so pumped up on what's going on right now, man. This weekend was absolutely amazing, man. The energy in the room, man, it was epic. I told a lot of people in the room, you're going to remember this day, because this day is going to be attached to the success. You're going to look back on what you learned and all the information that was imparted, the knowledge and the wisdom that was in there. I mean, I think altogether it was over 100 years worth of wisdom and knowledge about network marketing inside of that room alone. I mean, Mel and Amy, 19 years. You got Barry April in there, over 20 years of network marketing. I mean, that's a wealth of information right there, you know, to be able to gather up in one room. So, you know, for me, it was an amazing blessing because, you know, as you mentioned, you know, I'm very new in network marketing. You know, I'm still learning my way through the ropes and everything, building a great team off of enthusiasm, but it's different when you got somebody laying a roadmap out for you and telling you the recipe for success to build a humongous organization.
Yes. And Eric, you know, you said a couple of things, and you know, just so you guys know, Eric was formerly with Whitener, one of the top, actually the top salesman here in the U.S., correct?
Yeah, I actually did achieve that status of being the number one marketer in Whitener Vacation Resorts for 2013.
So, Eric, you know, being the top, you know, salesperson, marketer in Whitener, and now you're over here with Ken, what would you say to the person regarding the next event and how this is going to help your business moving forward?
What I would say to anybody that's actually, you know, contemplating joining Ken or someone new in the business, you know, what I would tell you is, you know, make sure that you are, make sure that you guys actually, that's just the excitement, man. And that's what I would say, man. You know, we really are just moving off of excitement. We're products of the product, man. You know, being young, being we got young boys, man. We know what it feels like to be, you know, overworked, stressed out, and not have enough time, not have enough energy. And, you know, these products really gave us the energy that we needed, man. We sleep so well, man. I mean, there's so much things that have changed for us. And, you know, once we realized that we could actually affect so many people in our community, and there was such amazing business opportunity attached to it. We just said, you know what? We're just going to go with energy, all the testimony, and that's what we do. We feel like every person that we pass by deserves the opportunity that we got. And so, we just move with energy. We move with excitement. We're very passionate about the product. And the one thing that I told the crowd on Saturday, for us is that 10 is actually inside of us. It's not something that we're doing. It's a lifestyle for us.
Wow. And that's so important. It's one thing to be in 10, but when you have 10 inside of you, it is game over. Brother Eric, I know you have 10 inside of you. I appreciate your attitude, your enthusiasm, and one thing, your spirit of humility, in this type of business, everyone needs to be open to learning the craft and learning the game. And that's one thing I appreciate about you. You've reached out to me. We've locked arms, and we're going to win together. But thank you so much. I know you were just finishing a meeting, and thank you so much. And you and your lovely wife there for sharing a few words with us tonight. Keep up the great work, and we'll definitely be in touch. See you at the top, sir.
All right. Thank you so much for having us, Mr. T.
Absolutely. Folks, you heard from two awesome individuals who were at our events on Saturday, and I tell you, folks, you absolutely do not want to miss the next big event, which is going to be the third week of February. And before that, we're going to try to have a few other, I think we're planning another big meeting out in D.C. sometime next month. So definitely be looking forward to details on that. Again, thank you all so much. Next up, we're going over to the West Coast, to the young lady who helped introduce and welcome everyone on the call, one of our young leaders, brand new to network marketing as well. I think she's going on her year and a half to 2-year anniversary, but operating like a true veteran. Have a tremendous amount of respect for her, and she's going to come to the line and show us the money, and that's none other than Miss Nikisha Hollywood Bonds. Nikisha, take it away.
Woohoo! Can you hear me okay, Mr. T?
Yes, I can.
All right, let's do this. The one thing I really, really, really love about Team Effort Network is that it's easy. So what I'm about to explain to you tonight, it's easy. It's very, very simple. It's the way it's laid out is so simple. First of all, you have products that are changing people's lives. I mean, you guys didn't get a chance to hear Eric's testimony, but it's so powerful how someone who just came up to him and said, why don't you try this spray? Because not only has changed his health, but it's also changed his economic status. And that's what's really, really exciting. And there's 10 different ways that you can get paid on this compensation plan. But you know what? All it is this easy. I want you guys to write this down because this is the plan. This is how simple it is. You just need to get 2. That's all you need to do is just get to someone on your left and someone on your right. But let me back up. So you're probably wondering, these amazing sprays that Mr. T described and that everyone's having these phenomenal results, how much are they? How much do they cost? So that was my first question. And when they told me, it's like $25, I was like, yeah, that's reasonable. So how much would I sell it for? Like $50? And they said, no, that's the retail price of $25. Your cost is somewhere between $12 and $15. I'm telling you, my jaw dropped to the ground because a 30-day supply of like this little magic in a bottle, and all you have to do is spray in your mouth that my kids can take and have energy and get their vitamin D even when it's wintertime. That is absolutely amazing. And I have to tell you something, Mr. T. This is kind of a funny story. So I've been telling you how my sprays have just been selling off the shelf. This is one product that you never have to worry about having too much inventory. Well, all of my auto ships keep getting sold before I get a chance to use them. So I just realized last week that I hadn't used my sprays in like 2 months. Not 2 months, like 2 weeks. Not because I didn't want to, but because I literally didn't have any. And yesterday I was so lethargic. I almost had to go home. I just felt so tired. And finally, I went, begged, borrowed, and stealed, found some sprays, and now I'm back to my old self. But you know what the thing is that even if you don't have such a strong testimony, you just feel 100% better when you take these sprays. Are you experiencing that at all, Mr. T? Am I the only one who's having those kind of phenomenal results?
Oh, my goodness gracious. And, I can also relate to running out of sprays. I got people begging. I had a gentleman, and I just had to share this because you just brought it, what you said, brought it back to memory. But I have a friend of mine, Nikisha, and he actually put money in my account before. He said, Mr. T, I just put the money cash in your account. Please send me those sprays ASAP. So, of course, being the good friend that I am, I sent him my last set of sprays. So now I'm waiting for my shipment to show up tomorrow. Great problem to have.
I know.
I love the B, I love the D, and I love the cell energy. I love them all.
Me too. And my favorite is the Super 10 because it helps me to sleep at night with that 5-HTP and helps with my acid reflux because it's so good for digestion and inflammation. But anyways, my point was that this is a product that is literally just flying off the shelves. You can't keep it because now people are seeing what 98% absorption can do for the body. And so when you start sharing your results, when you start sharing your story with people and they see your vision and they join up with you, you're going to get these things called fast start bonuses just for people joining. But let me tell you something that's really exciting. So when like I said, you only need to get 2 people. When you get your 2 people, they're going to give you $50 for each one of those people. And then your goal is to help them to get their 2 people. It's called Team Effort Network for a reason because the goal is you get 2 and you help 2. Just like someone's going to help you get your 2. That's why the plan works. That's why you see so many people having phenomenal success, getting their car bonuses, reaching the top of the compensation plan because it's so simple and all centered around each person getting 2 and helping 2. And when you help those 2 people get their 2 people, then you're going to get $25 for each, and that makes you an executive. And you're going to get an additional $100. So what I was talking about is you getting 2, helping 2 is going to earn you $300. But wait, there's more. If you can help 2 people become an executive, you are going to get an extra $1,000. Yes, an extra $1,000. And you guys, I haven't even really gotten into the compensation plan. I've only told you about getting fast start bonuses, and we're already talking about $1,300 that you can earn. It's absolutely phenomenal, okay? And so after you do that, now what happens is your team starts to build. As you can see, you can hear the excitement in everyone's voice. You can hear all the events that we're having. As the word starts to spread, as your team starts to grow, you're going to get these things called cycles. And basically what that means is when 4 people join on one side and 2 people join on the other, you're going to get $100 plus a 50% match for every 4 and 2 who join your team. Now, let me just let that expand and sink into your mind right now. That means that as it goes all over the world, because that's what's happening, we're already in, over 50, 70 different countries? I can't even remember. That's how, because we've been around for 12 years. As it starts to go all around the world, you're going to get paid on every single person who comes in, 4 and 2, $150 directly into your checking account every single Wednesday till infinity and beyond. There's no flushing. You don't lose any of that volume. All you got to do is get your 2. That's it, and you're lifetime qualified. That gets me really, really excited because you can earn up to $33,000 a week. Yes, a week. And I have to keep reminding myself of that because every time I say it, people say a month, and I say no, a week. They say a month, I say no, a week. So, it's absolutely crazy how much money that you can make. And let me tell you something. There are people right now, because this is a proven compensation plan, who are already earning that kind of income right now today and have been doing so with our sister division. Do you know how powerful that is? You never get an opportunity to be at the beginning of something that's already been established. It's almost kind of an oxymoron if you think about it, because this is a brand new company. It's a brand new product. It's not been out there in the market, but you get to be the first, and you don't have to worry about it. This company is going out of business because they've already been here for 12 years. As you can see, I'm all pumped up on my B-Boost and cell energy, so let me just bring it back. Let me just bring it back in. So the next part that I get really excited about is this passive residual income, because let me tell you something, guys. This is what we're all in it for. Yeah, making all the money up front is great because that's going to totally change your lifestyle, but this is really the secret to success. Everybody is looking for an opportunity to earn income while they sleep, so that you don't have to trade your time in for money anymore. Now you can just have a check coming in every single month, boom, every single month, boom, every single month, boom. And let me tell you something. If you had less than 1,000 people in your organization, 1,000, you could be making a residual income of $2,500 every single month. That's $30,000 a year. There's people who don't even make $30,000 a year, and they spend 40 hours at a job. You guys, this could be your part-time residual income. This is what sets people up for the rest of their life. This is what gives you a legacy that you can leave to your children. This is what really allows you to live the life of your dreams, to do all the things that you've ever wanted to do. Because now you don't have to just say, oh, now it's 8 o'clock in the morning, I got to get up, I got to go to this job, I can't make my doctor's appointment, I can't do this, I can't go to the kids' soccer game because I got to go go to work. No. When you're creating passive residual income, guys, this is when you can say, you know what, I'm choosing not to work. I'm going to choose to go and do this. I'm going to spend my time doing this. I know Barry Ackles, he's a leader in the industry. He went on a 4-year hunting cruise, safari, he said, because he had the option, too. He didn't have to be bound by doing whatever anybody else said. I'm sorry, I'm just really hopped up right now. Okay, so anyways, the next way you can get paid is by building a lifestyle. So I'm going to leave the past. If you really think about how much we've just talked about, how this could really literally change your life, and I'm still not all the way done, now we're talking about giving you a new ride. Who couldn't use a new Mercedes or a BMW or a Tesla of your choice that the company pays for? And let me tell you this. You're going to have to write this down because you almost are not going to believe me, but this is probably the best car compensation plan in the whole entire world. In fact, Mel put out a challenge about 10 or 11 years ago that said if someone can beat this compensation plan for a car bonus, he'll give you $10,000. I can tell you right now that $10,000 is still sitting in his pocket because no one can beat it. Why? Because all you need is 75 people in your organization to get a $600 car payment for a BMW, Mercedes, or Tesla of your choice. I'm going to slow that down because you got to let that sink in. That was really powerful what I just said right there. 75 people in your organization. I can tell you something. Mr. T, how many keys did you guys hand out on Saturday? How many new people got their car bonus on Saturday?
You know, I lost track, but I think it was at least 5. At least 5.
Wow.
At least 5 new. Yep.
And you guys have to understand that we just launched in February, what is it, 6 or 8 months? It's like no time has passed. And every single event that we had, it's just doubling and tripling of people who are getting their car bonus because it's so easy. And the last way of getting paid is getting bonuses on top of bonuses and becoming a 10-star, for example. You'll make $25,000 in a week, and they'll give you $25,000. That means in 1 week when you become a 10-star, you will make $50,000 in that 1 week. How powerful is that? But you know what? It's more than just the money. It's how it's going to change your life, how it's going to allow you to do the things that you've always wanted to do. And for less than $400, you can have the opportunity to change your life. And let me tell you something. You know, my background is in business. Me and my husband have been business owners for like 10 years. And when we started our business, it was like a traditional business. We had to pay an entry fee too, except for our entry fee was $2,500. And all that gave us was their phone number and said, call us when you need products. You're going to get over $600 worth of products for your $400 investment. Hello, so that you can start using the sprays and start sharing them with your friends and family. And let me tell you something. When you introduce this, you never know who's dealing with what in their life. You never know that you might be able to hand the spray to someone who's really been suffering for something. They'll start taking the spray and they'll be able to lose weight. They'll be able to sleep at night. They'll be able to have more energy. They'll be able to play with their kids. They'll be able to do so many different things because you went out there and took advantage of this opportunity. I'm telling you, I get so excited on this call, Mr. T, because I just know that somebody hears this and they know that for a $400 investment, they could change their life forever. Back to you, Mr. T.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Nikisha. Great job as always. And I can tell for sure you doubled up on that B-Boost today. Woo! Boy, that was rapid fire. Thank you so much. Folks, you heard, a little bit about our sprays. You heard some testimonials. You heard about this amazing compensation plan. I'm going to wrap it up in a little bit, but what I want to do now is turn it over to two of our leaders out of the Houston area. They always help close out our calls with some words of wisdom. They've built huge organizations in the past. They have joined the NBA. And why don't you guys tell us a little bit about that NBA and share with us your excitement from this past weekend? Dr. Reginald and Dr. Rosie Razzle Dazzle Razzle.
Well, good evening. And everybody that wasn't at this past weekend, you really missed it. But I'm going to get a chance to catch up, I'm sure. I just want to talk to you a little bit about the right place at the right time with the right product and the right company. And I've heard that before. I'm sure you have too. A lot of people say, hey, this is where you need to be. This is ground floor. This is, you start where you start now and everybody else got to come after. Guess what? That is actually true with this company. And what makes it so good is, like I said earlier, this is a trillion-dollar industry. The U.S. economy is devoted to healthcare. What I mean by that, over $200 billion of the money spent in vitamins and gym membership and all that, most of it is in vitamin sales in the wellness industry. And that's just taking off, just going crazy. So we're in an industry where we don't even have to go out and create a market. Our market is already created for us. All we're doing now is giving people a better way to utilize things that they're already taking, and that's the vitamins. They're not having to choke down the pills no more. They can just spray it. And not only are they just spraying it, like Mr. T said earlier when he talked about the product, the sprays, we get a 98% absorption rate. So what we're doing now, we have a paradigm shift from vitamins to sprays. That's like going from horses to cars, Henry Ford. And you know what? The other thing I like about this, like I said, it is the bottom floor. We are on the bottom floor, but we're on the ground floor with a 12-year-old company. So it's like having a new company that's old. I guess should I say a new old company or old new company? But either way, this company has the track record. They have the success. And what they're doing is bringing it over to 10 with a product, like I said, all we got to do is give people a better way to do something that they're already doing. And if that's not a way to start a new business on the ground floor, I can't think of one. But I also wanted to add this. Since we are ground floor, I think Mr. T has already said it, we got less than 3,000 people. Okay, our old company, the one that we're mimicking, has over 400,000 people. So if we're under 3,000, is that not ground floor? If you get in now, what's going to happen to the other 500,000 that are going to eventually be in 10? And where else can a better way to make money? People who have money know about network marketing. They know about MLM. A lot of people don't even know Warren Buffett owns companies that are network marketing companies. Don't let anybody tell you that this is not the best opportunity in the world. Did you know that Citigroup, they own a company that's a network marketing company because they know that that's the best place to be if you want to build big money in a business with the least amount of overhead. But I'm not going to go on and on, but I will tell you one thing before I get off. We have looked up the 100 top earners in the network marketing business. And I want to say to you right now, I want you to hear me now, almost 90% of the top earners in network marketing business, I'm talking about over $3, $4, $5, $10 million a year earners. 90% of them made their money in the wellness industry, in the health and wellness industry. So keep that in mind when you think about us and our spray vitamins that are taking people from swallowing pills to carrying around a little bottle in their pocket that they can spray and feel better with. Thank you.
Wow. Woo. All right, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, I tell you, I've heard a lot of good stuff, and I tell you, for the sake of the new people that's on this call, I just want to ask you, and for the sake of the people that are already in this business, I just have a few questions to ask you. What are you currently doing for a living? Think about it, seriously. How long have you been doing it? Do you like it? And can you see yourself doing it for the next 10 years? Do you think that you make the type of income that you really like to make with what you're doing right now? Think about that real seriously. Because I know, like Mr. T told you earlier, this industry has done a lot of things for me and my wife, not only health-wise, but wealth-wise. We are in the NBA, never broke again. And that's what we said, never broke again. And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why is because we didn't stop dreaming. We both of us, we had a dream. And we know what this industry can do. We, like Mr. T told you previously, we build organizations over 10,000. And with 10, I'm going to tell you, the sky's the limit we're in the perfect place with the perfect product. We've never had a product like this before, ever. And some of those companies my wife mentioned, the top income earners, they're doing it with things like coffee, pills, and juices. And I've never heard any testimonies like what we have. We have the right company. And last but least, I'm going to ask you this. What are your reasons? What are your reasons for looking at this business? What are your reasons for being in this business? Is it for the money? What is it for? A lot of people have stopped dreaming. I say this because it's very important, not only that you don't stop dreaming, but you stop setting goals. You have to put those goals before you every day and look at them and not listen to what I always call those noisy negatives. We got to get rid of this financial cancer out here because I see people and I talk to people every day. I talk to the Medicare beneficiaries every day, and they're trying to make a decision between taking the medication and eating. Look at Social Security, or what I call social insecurity. Check your statement. See if you can make it off of 40% of the income, which you can't even make it off 110% today. This is real. We're talking about in America. This is 85% of our population is broke at age 65. That's 85%. Less than 1% of the population makes more than $50,000 a year. I'm going to tell you something. Those people that are in the 50,000 and above income bracket, they don't work for other people, for the majority of them. And those top income earners are in the MLM business. So are we in the right business? Are we in the right company? You ask yourself. And last but least, like a well-defined dream, well-defined goals work like magnets. They pull you in their direction. The better you define them, the better you describe them, the harder you work on achieving them, the stronger they'll pull. Don't give up on that new car. Don't give up on that new home. Don't give up on that trip to Europe, Hawaii. Take care of the parents, taking the parents on a cruise or whatever. You can do it with this business. Thank you, G.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. The razzle-dazzle razzles, man. I hope everyone was taking notes when you guys were speaking. You guys shared some amazing points. I can't even go through all of it, but I can tell you, folks, if you're on this line and you're not a part of this family, you make sure you get back with the person that invited you to the call. $3.99 one time, like Nikisha said. And the Brazzle, you can dream again. You can join that NBA, the Never Broke Again League. Wow. Loved it. Folks, $3.99 to get started one time. Be sure to get with the person that invited you to this call. I got some other exciting information to share with you all here. Because of this momentum, we got people plugging into the Show Me the Money calls and then all the rest of the calls. We decided to add a 10 blitz call. And I got to share this. I had a young lady who had at least three people on our call on Tuesday. All three of them signed up. I'm expecting to hear those stories all the time, folks. Make sure you use the tools in front of you. And don't stop with one or two people. Sign up 5 people. Sign up 10 people and get them doing the same thing. But we have our 10 blitz calls, and that's at 12, 3, 6, and 9 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. That's 12 noon, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. They're 10-minute power calls, no question and answer. I think we had somewhere between 70 to 100 people join I think we had 2 or 3 calls already today, numerous signups. Folks, you want to jump in with both feet and don't look back. Again, and I'm going to give you that number, 605-475-4000. Again, 605-475-4000, and the PIN number, and I'll give it to you twice, is 102387. Again, the PIN number is 102387. Again, 12, 3, 6, and 9, Monday through Friday. We're going to have one come up here at the top of the hour. But, folks, I can tell you, Dr. Rowley, you guys are talking about right place, right time. And I know to some people that's cliche, but for people like yourselves who's been in this industry, who built huge organizations, people like myself who's been in this industry and had a tremendous amount of success, folks, we can tell you from experience, without question, you are in the right place at the right time, and I encourage all of you, if you're not a part of this team, join this team, and for those of you who are on the sidelines and you're still paying that hourship, get into recruitment mode. Always stay in recruitment mode. Like the brother Eric and some of these new people, don't stop with 2, don't stop with 5, don't stop with 10. Sign up 100 people if you can, folks, because that's going to help take you to your dream that much faster. With that being said, we had an amazing call tonight. Make sure to jump on the Blitz calls, the morning calls at 11 o'clock during the week. God bless. Good night, and we'll see you all at the top. Be blessed.